United States. United States is the second in the Americas after Canada and third in the world behind Russia and Canada's largest country. Located in the central belt of North America, extending from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast, North Canada shares with the longest unarmed border in the world, and south bordered with Mexico. It consists of 48 contiguous states plus Alaska in northwest and the Hawaii Island in the Pacific. Americans value their privacy a lot. Most Americans like to have fun and want to enjoy their free time. Many engage in the activities like going to the gym to exercise, going for a walk, jogging, biking, hiking, etc. Most love natural surroundings and the outdoors. The government is regulated by a system of checks and balances defined by the U.S. Constitution, which serves as the country's supreme legal document. For 2013, the United States ranked century 19 on the Democracy Index and the century 17 on the Corruption Perception Index. The United States has the most technologically powerful economy in the world, with a per capita GDP of 54,800. U.S. firms are at or near the forefront in technological advances, especially in computers and in medical, aerospace, and military equipment. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom lies between the North Atlantic Ocean and the North Sea of the northwest coast of French, from which it is separated by the English Channel. Northern Ireland shared a 360-kilometer international land boundary with the Republic of Ireland. Customs in England have endured over migration remain poor no matter the influence of foreigners. The English have preserved elements that characterize society, punctuality and characteristic that has a direct identification with the society. The position of Prime Minister, the United Kingdom's head of government, belongs to the person most likely to command the confidence of the House of Commons. The Prime Minister chooses cabinets and its members are formally appointed by the monarchs to form Her Majesty's government. By convention, the Queen respects the Prime Minister's decision of government. It is fifth economy in terms of GDP. Its main sources of income are oil, gas, industry, machinery, meaning the service sector dominates the United Kingdom economy, contributing around 78% of GDP. The financial service industry is particularly important, and London is the world's largest financial center. Australia. Australia, officially the Commonwealth of Australia, is an oceanic country comprising the mainland of the Australian continent, the island of Tasmania, and numerous smaller islands. It is the world's sixth largest country by total area. Neighboring countries include Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and East Timor to the north, the Solomon Islands and Vanuatu to the northeast, and New Zealand to the southeast. Is the Austrian garment par excellence, and women wear it as a regular part in the days of every day, especially in the beach. The wear consists of a long furred skirt with blouse and apron. The skirt can be any color and any pattern and any length. The blouse can be a long, short sleeve and short sleeve. Australia is a constitutional monarchy with a federal division of powers. It uses a parliamentary system of government with Queen Elizabeth II at its apex as the Queen of Australia, a role that is distinct from her position as monarch of the other Commonwealth realms. Australia is a wealthy country. It generates its income from various sources including mining, related sport, telecommunication, banking, and manufacturing. It has a market economy, a relatively high GDP per capita, and a relatively low rate of poverty. South Africa. South Africa occupies the southern tip of Africa. Its coastline stretching more than 2,500 kilometers for the desert border with Namibia on the Atlantic coast southward around the tip of Africa and the north to the border with Mozambique on the Indian Ocean. Black South Africans make up around 18% of the population and belong to a variety of ethnic groups. Because of its colonial past, South Africa has a large number of Africans descended from Dutch settlers and English speakers. The British began colonizing the region in the 1800s. The Republic of South Africa is a constitutional democracy with three-tier system of government and an independent judiciary, operating in a parliamentary system. Legislative authority is held by the Parliament of South Africa. Executive authority is vested in the President of South Africa, who is head of state and head of government and his cabinet. It has an important meaning with extraction of minerals, gold, and precious stones such as gold, platinum, and diamond. Moreover, agriculture in the country managed to sustain the entire population, not having to buy desert food products. Sugar, cereals, and corn are also produced. Lot of wine production and fruit are exported.